Door open.
Door open.
In the middle of my street.
It doesn't even... I'll sit on my reclaimed wood coffee table fucking jacking it.
Why do they always say cut the cameras and then movies and then don't cut the cameras?
They do cut the cameras.
Well, I feel like every TV show or like movie when somebody's like cut the cameras, they don't.
Maybe I'm not in your brain. I don't know what you're referencing.
I don't know. I just feel like every time I hear somebody say cut the cameras are like, nah, you're not the director. I'm gonna just keep rolling because you're not paying me.
I understand because when someone's having like a lose their shit moment, they go cut the camera.
Yeah, exactly. No, I'm saying like a reality TV show, like Jerry Springer, some dudes running off. It's like, man, fuck this, cut the cameras, and the guy's like, no, this is when it gets good. Turn more cameras on.
I think that's the thing, is when they have a meeting before and they go, listen, if anyone says cut the cameras, we turn the extra ones on because then it's going to be the hot shit.
Amazing.
Would you do reality TV?
No.
What if it was you
knowing what I know now, no.
Of course. Before.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, when I was...
Did I tell you I had a callback. I was like one step away from doing the show, MTV's Are You the One?
No.
And then this is a pretty funny but sad story. And this was... They were casting in New York and I was still living in Santa Monica at the time. And I did one interview, crushed. They loved me. This was all over like some virtual like Skype or something. Yeah. I talked to another person, they're like, cool. And then the final lady, she's like, cool. And would you mind taking off your shirt? And I was like, what? And then I take my shirt off and like without skipping a beat, she goes, okay, so like the other guys on the show are, more masculine and they're very tan. Would you be willing to get a tan for this? And I like tried to make a joke and it just didn't land. And she was like, so... I was like, I mean, yeah, like I could be like the, like they're all buff, but I'm like, look like this, but with personality. Didn't hear back from them.
Oh my Lord.
You know how awkward it is just showing your little man boobs over a Skype call?
I do know what that's like.
It's and she was like, can you tan? Huh? Sad. Hurt my feelings.
First of all, canceled. I don't think you can say that. I don't think you can. Well, I guess if you're just requesting if you want to get a tan, I think you can do that. But I feel like
she was like, would you be willing to tan for the show? I feel like she worded it corporately enough where it's not like you need to. She's like, would you be willing to maybe possibly hypothetically not be so pasty?
Do you think that that was her first
I think I have weird nipples.
You think that's what she meant? But you can't tan. But you can't tan weird nipples.
Tattoo gun.
Hold the horses.
Where they at?
Why are all the horses always leaving?
Hold your horses.
Hold your horses. I don't have any fucking horses.
Yeah, there's so many sayings that are just like, this is the one that stuck?
Hold your horses?
I was thinking about this the other day. Dads love a good bucko. Where do you think you're going, bucko? Hey, take it easy, bucko. Or buck up and fly straight. You ever get hit with that one by your parents?
No, I've never heard that.
Buck up and fly straight?
That was my mom's favorite. You better buck up and fly straight. I think it's like get your head out of your ass is also funny. What's up there?
Your head.
True.
Because you're like, I feel like they're, what's that goddamn animal that puts their head underneath the sand?
Ostrich.
Thank you. Whoa. Yeah.
What are they looking for?
Food? I think they're sleepy. Is that how they sleep?
Might be nice under that. It's like cold.
Dude, that's like
the ocean.
That's what Greta does.
What?
Yeah. She's in my bed. And whenever she wants to go to sleep, she goes, brr. And then I open the covers and she goes underneath. Like a little fucking ostrich.
Dang.
So they dig shallow holes in the sand, they lay eggs in there, and then they dig back in to like turn the eggs in the nest, like as if it's like in the oven.
They're making an omelet.
Yeah.
Dang. I saw the inside of a kangaroo on a TikTok. They showed like a camera. Not pretty in there.
No, it's nasty.
It's nasty.
What do you mean?
Like the pouch.
Ew.
Not good. I don't know what I imagined it would be.
Does it look like a Hot Pocket? What does it look like?
It's weird. Yeah. It's not good. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
but that's where they sleep, yeah?
That's where the babies chill at.
Let me ask you a question. Kangaroos. So they grow in like we do, right? And they have the baby, and then the baby just kicks it in the pouch for like crazy long time? Or is it always just made in the pouch? Do they give birth? Or does it just come out the pouch like a fucking... Do you understand the question I'm asking though?
I do.
I'm phrasing it horribly.
Is it born and then hops back in?
Right.
He's like, it's fucking cold. Mom, turn up.
Why are kangaroos so good at boxing?
I don't know. Kangaroo Jack, that was a movie.
Who's Kangaroo Jack?
That was a movie with Anthony Anderson. That was really popular, right?
Anthony Anderson, Kangaroo Jack?
Yeah. I think
you guys connect on shit that I'm like, what do you...
We're
like,
the
all
same...
this shit must be like West Coast. Like that's the only... I'm like, what do you...
Yeah, I can't remember the other actors.
Oh yeah,
he's seen in him a bunch of shit.
Anthony Anderson, it was a big movie for me.
The kangaroo pouch just looks like a vagina.
Yeah, look at my guy.
Ew!
Fuck. Do you think other animals are like, God damn, that pouch is going to fucking crazy. Look at that. He has like a Brooklyn sweater on.
Oh, yes,
Motherfucking-
I remember.
He's got Ray-Bans on.
I remember the.
He looked like he just fucked last night. He looked like he's on his walk of shame. He's like, yeah, I did that. First of all, camels and kangaroos look a lot like in the face.
Let me see.
Is
They all look like
kangaroo
horses.
a camel that can stand?
A kangaroo, a camel that can stand. Oh, on 2 legs.
Look at my guy.
Do kangaroos ever walk? Yeah. Do kangaroos ever walk on all fours, or they got the little bitch ass
Nah,
arms?
they just out
They got,
here
like,
T-Rex.
T-Rex and yeah. T-Rex arms are hilarious.
But then they look like a fucking armadillo. What are those? Giant roly-polies?
Yes.
There's so many animals. You ever see those weird ads on the side of your computer when you're definitely maybe possibly not 100% for sure looking at porn? It's like, these are the fish at the bottom of the ocean. Terrifying. My man got a fucking goddamn Home Depot light on his forehead, just swimming around.
I've seen that, and it looks like a lantern, like a lantern hung up.
I want one of those in my kitchen.
First of all, die, because why do we need like all these animals that live on the bottom? Do they affect ecosystem? Like what? Why are they here?
Who knows? But then there's also people that are like, yeah, we need spiders because if you kill spiders, then the spiders are going to take it. You know, like there's a whole
that whole thing. Like
some of that I believe.
Well, yeah, the whole bee argument. They're like, if bees die, we all die. It's like, dude, fuck. It's true.
Yeah, but you're like, what about seahorses? Love them, but like, what if they just dip?
First of all, male seahorses
Don't they be fucking?
have the babies.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's
progressive as fuck.
As fuck, dude. I don't know if the female ejaculates
Who
in.
nuts?
That's what I'm saying.
But they like, it like spits out. They like,
What?
It's like pop, 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 like the babies. There's a lot at once.
yeah, like so many. It looks like he's coming, but he's coming babies.
I think that's much more effective.
Yeah, it's a lot of seahorses. I definitely a certain percent all die.
Really?
You can't have all those seahorses. There would be 4 billion of them. They literally like ejaculate all these fucking babies, and it's got to be like 400 babies. If all of them survive, there would be so many seahorses.
Dude.
You think? I don't know if I said it before, but do you think horses will be upset that the seahorses is the seahorse of the ocean? Because horses outside the ocean are like majestic as fuck.
Seahorses are kind of majestic.
What?
You ever seen one at like Petco? They stick out. You got like the fish and the beta fish get zero respect. Beta fish are on the end of like an aisle. Everybody else at Petco is in their fucking tanks and aquariums with cool lights, and beta fish are just in like little like used Greek yogurt bins on the side. They're just like, yo, you can't put us together. We'll fuck each other up.
What is that?
Why are they so angry?
They're so upset. Well, maybe
Why are they
because
not called alpha fish? Isn't beta like bitch?
Beta's a bitch. Alpha's like the shit.
Alpha fish, change it.
You think you're an alpha?
No,
No.
I'm in between.
That's where I am too.
I'm an alpha online, but a beta in real life. Actually, I'm a fucking beta online. Somebody's like, yo, this video's not funny. I'm like, well, somebody tell Tyler in Chattanooga that I tried really hard on this and I stayed up till 5 a.m. just for this idea for you guys to have it.
I went in on someone that I didn't go super in, but I went like logically in on someone. Someone hit me with some like
DM or comment?
DM, and they were like something about like who runs your social media because they need to get their act together or something. And I
The
wrote
Stiff Socks one or yours?
mine.
What?
And they go, who runs social media? I go, I run the social media. And then I just like I didn't go.
What was their point? What were they trying to get at?
I have absolutely no idea. It made me feel bad about myself. I don't know where they were going with it. But it's just like then I went like that like logical like that's being like pretty selfish because I spent hours upon hours editing these clips like for free to try to entertain you guys, and then you're coming back with I need to switch this stuff, blah blah blah, that whole thing, and then they wrote me back a long apology, blah blah blah, whatever.
Yeah, they always do. Because they don't think you're gonna see it. And they're like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. It's a real human. I thought I was just yelling at my fucking iPhone 7. Probably yelling because
We're people, dude.
7. But that's really it.
We're human beings.
100%. Dude, okay. Sorry to reiterate. Big word.
Okay.
The amount of different comments I got from that Pepsi thing that I posted recently about being like the Pepsi commercial. I'll give you a quick brief. I got a email like 3 months ago that was like, hey, we want you to audition. This isn't through my management or my agent. This is a random cold email. I was like, hey, we love your stuff. We want you to audition for this thing. We just need you to sing and dance to The Weeknd's Blinding Lights. And like, I'm not a sing and dance type guy. I'm not like, so in my head, I'm like, anything this leads to is going to be singing and dancing. I don't want to be making a fool of myself on fucking Nick at Night, just fucking dancing with, like candy canes and elves around me, just getting mean. So I was like, I'm not doing this. This is probably going to be some weird shit. So I sat on it and then I wrote back and I was like, when's the deadline? They're like Monday. And I was like, and it was Monday that day. I was like, well, fuck, like, can I get it to you tomorrow? They're like, yeah, maybe, but the casting director probably won't see it. And I was like, all right, whatever. Other shit will come. And then I see this commercial because this guy I know in it, Oscar Miranda, he's in it and it all adds up. And I just sank. And it was like, that was the commercial. Dancing to the Weeknd. And it was a Super Bowl Pepsi commercial with the Weeknd, which is like the trifecta. One of those alone would be massive. Hey, Weeknd commercial, sick. Pepsi commercial, cool. Yep. Remember when Kendall Jenner did hers? Get a different creative director.
Awful idea, madam.
Here's my reenactment of the Kendall Jenner Pepsi commercial. Hold up. The world's not right. Better? Question mark?
And then everyone goes, no! No, it's not better! The middle class is crumbling and you think a Pepsi's gonna fucking...
Kendall Jenner is God. I mean, like, she had no idea, like, what, like, you know, they're just like, hey, her life's so busy, like, just show up, hold this Pepsi, do this thing. Like, yeah, for sure, I got it. And she probably saw the guy and was like, yeah, it looks fine. And then, like, thought about it for more than 1 second. Was like, oh, no. Oh, no.
I also think someone on that scale has to have final approval, and maybe someone fucked up.
Here's the thing. The amount of shit that TV goes through from the idea to getting it shot, made, produced, edited, then on television, there is so many people it sees before that airs. It's wild that not one person was like, I feel like this is not hitting the idea we're going for here.
I feel, but that happens a lot, right? And the reason I think is because, one, everyone's trying to prove their job is valuable. They're always trying to give notes. So when it goes through all these levels of people, they just try to give their they're trying to get their like take on it, and then it gets super watered down and weird.
Yeah. And then it's
like,
just satisfying everybody. Saying, okay, well, Tom said this, you know, Jennifer said that. So then the output just is like very mangled instead of one direction. Regardless to say, anyways, so yeah, it was just like a massive commercial, and all the comments were like, oh, you'll get them next time, or fucking whatever. Yeah. And then there's people that be like, who do you think you are to turn down an opportunity? It's like, if I knew what it was for, I would sing with my dick out. I would go in the middle of the 405 and dance to the Weeknd's Blinding Lights. If you
shirt on.
Yes, because that's how I would have got it. And I would have called the MTV casting director and be like, my shirt is on. Can we do this now? I would have, of course I would have done it. But that's the thing, is like, they don't tell you what it's going to be because on purpose.
No, a lot of people don't. Yeah.
They do it on purpose. So sure, you say yes to everything, but also I've said yes to some things and I'm like, I don't want to be here right now. This is stupid.
Right. I mean,
so it's like it's a double-edged sword.
I just think it's interesting that people have such aggressive opinions on things they don't understand.
Right. That's ultimately what it is.
What kills me. It's like, I don't, like, if you work, like this new girl I'm talking to is a fucking.
You jinxed it.
What's up?
Every time you talk about a new girl on a podcast,
fuck,
2 weeks later, you're like,
you're right.
I love her. Greta loves her. And you come in and you're like, that fucking bitch. Huh? I don't make you wet. I'll give you a goddamn thermometer of wet. I make Icelandic water look dry.
6 Flags wet.
Goddamn. Hey, Stiff Sock listeners, let me ask you this. Have you ever watched the World Series of Poker on TV and dreamed of winning big like the pros did? Well, if that's the case, you gotta get the World Series of Poker app, baby. Hone in on your hold'em skills in virtual cash games and tournaments. Play in casino mode and go up against the house. You could connect your Facebook account to set up a virtual table with your friends. It's as close to the real thing without the $10,000 buy-in.
Listen, man. We're all social distancing. We all don't want to go to the casino, sit next to each other, coughing in fucking old people's mouths. We don't want that. You know what we do want?
What?
We want to have the poker experience without feeling like we're going to get the vid. So this app is fucking perfect. I literally have it on my phone right now. 3 days ago, I swear to God, someone texted me, hey, you want to play poker? No, I don't want to play poker. You know why? Because I don't know where you've been. So I play on my goddamn phone. It is so fun. It's literally it's not even kind of like the real experience. It feels very like I'm at a casino.
Yeah.
And I honestly love the app.
I even blow cigarette smoke in his face to make it more realistic.
Oh, I love it.
Not to mention, it's a great way to improve your poker skills, and it's free to download. Not only that, but it's the #1 free poker game. The World Series of Poker always has tons of players online to match up against whenever, wherever, however the hell you want to play.
Best of all, you can get 1 million chips as a bonus gift when you join today. Guys, let me ask you a question. What is the holdup? Download the World Series of Poker app in the Apple App Store or the Google Play and Amazon now. And everyone, do not forget to use our promo code WSOPSOCKS for 1 million bonus chips when you sign up. That's 1 million bonus chips when you download World Series of Poker app using promo code WSOPSOCKS.
Which is just WSOP socks.
Yep.
You can't.
Much easier.
Yeah, because, when they're like, call 1-800-FOOD. I don't fucking know what number that is.
Yeah, tell me.
WSOP socks.
Yep, dyslexia.
Tell them we sent you. God damn.
Okay, this is the thing. So, I'll say it, Jenny say it, whatever. It's to the point, whatever. She works with food. She's very, successful in the food thing, right? That would literally be like her putting together a fucking dessert and me being like, more sprinkles! I don't fucking know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
but
right.
but that's what, obviously you get way more comments than me about that kind of stuff, but it's just, it boggles my mind, where people have such a strong opinion about stuff they have no idea about.
And that's the thing that it's hard because you see it in your brain and instantly goes, man, fuck this. And then you're like, hold up, I'm going to take a step back and be like, why would I take an opinion from some guy who literally, is just a cash register at Walgreens? Like, no disrespect to him, but it's like, in the same way, I'd be like, man, why are you not working a double shift at Walgreens? He's like, bitch, I'm fucking tired. You got to sell Plan B to fucking dumbass college guys all day. I get bored, Like, the same reason, I don't know his job. I'm not going to tell him what to do. But if that's kind of on me for listening to somebody who's not, right, in my group or my bubble.
Everybody's at fault. Real quick tangent. How come Plan B is not Plan A? Always Plan A.
Isn't that like a saying? Like, oh, Plan B. Ooh.
Huh?
Yeah, I think the plan A is just to not get pregnant in the first place.
Yeah, there you go. Condoms, Plan A.
Facts. All right, better.
What's crazy about the year 2021 is you can fucking Postmates a pregnancy test.
You can Postmates Plan B.
It's just like hilarious.
Yeah.
You don't because if you have the anxiety, if you're at the state where you're like, I need to get Plan B because this is where we are at. Mm-hmm. We've both decided this is it. You don't want to go out in public. You're looking frantic. You're double parking in the handicaps. You're hitting sequoia trees. Dude. There's a Walmart greeter. You stiff arm him out of the way. You're like, my life is on a ticking time bomb and I need to get this goddamn pill.
Oh, I'm running in before the doors open. Plan B! Yelling.
Somebody's paying with coupons. I'm like, I'll buy this whole goddamn franchise.
I'll buy whatever you need.
And they're like, you have $70 to your name. You're like, never mind. But so the fact that you can just be like, well, you know what? That's unfortunate. We've decided we don't want to do that. Click. You want to watch The Simpsons? Sure. It'll be here in 27 minutes. Melinda will be here.
Yeah, it is. It's wild the fact that we can literally just sit on our couch and get anything. Yeah. We can order cars
when
now.
I had the fucking Rona, I was fine.
Yeah.
Because I was like, need groceries, Instacart, boom, hello, hi. I couldn't taste any of it, but
you could order a Hyundai.
Tesla drops off at your house.
Can order a car. Because all those fucking car dealerships are now we'll drop a car. You can be like, I'd like to test drive a Corvette.
Come to
boop,
you.
Beep, boop, beep, boop. Send.
And shit you didn't even, you can just get a couch dropped off. Mm-hmm. How pissed is that FedEx guy? He's dropping off soccer balls and t-shirts, and then he's like, I gotta fucking move this from this truck to that.
Upset. You literally can order pussy. You want it. Send.
You order what?
Vagina?
Oh, pussy.
Yeah. You can. That's what's, if you break it all down, in some interactions with ladies, it's ish like Uber Eats.
But that's been around.
Yes.
I'm more so blown away that I can just get a new countertop. Huh? Click, boom. Amazon Prime. You have now a marble slab that's 9 by 4 yards. Do I know how to install it? No.
No, you might be able to Amazon a baby.
Yeah.
Realistically, you might be able to what's hilarious is I was thinking about this. I want to maybe make this a bit where it's to adopt a baby, there are 1,000 different things and different red tape pieces you have to get through to adopt a baby. But you can make a baby in a bathroom of a Burger King. No one says shit. You can do whatever you want. You don't have to approve blowing a nut in a girl and making a baby with whoever you want. But to get a baby, it's the result is the same. But to get a baby is so hard.
Right. Well, that what I see what you're saying is weird because like the same people that would bang in a Burger King bathroom, they could have the kid, right? Or if they go to an adoption center and like, hey, we want to adopt, and then they're like, no, you're not the type of people we give a kid to anyways. And they're like, all right, we'll go make one.
Yeah. You bang in a Burger King bathroom, you're 21 and you're drunk and you don't know what's the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
And you can just make one. But yeah, exactly. Those two people, they try to get one. Like they wouldn't even make it. They'd put their name on the application. They'd be like, denied.
They would leave the house and their ankle monitor would be like, no. No.
The ankle monitor is hilarious.
Ankle monitor is just wild.
How far away is every ankle monitor different? Like how far away can you get from your house?
That would be interesting if like each day you were good, you got like an extra foot.
I mean,
like the mailbox in 3 months, baby.
Is it not it? Like
I mean, there's a radius, I think. Well, it's like there's times because sometimes you can go to work with it.
Ankle monitors. So I used to play basketball at in fucking Hollywood at the gym. Well, I don't know why I couldn't come up with that name. You know why? Because I haven't been to the gym in 8,000 years because they don't not open in LA. But a dude would play with an ankle monitor. He was a nice dude.
He could probably ball, yeah.
He was such a nice dude, but the ankle monitor is like, oh, you're dangerous.
You get this rebound. That's all you.
Oh, here you go, sir. Would you like this? You're now the offense.
Here.
I don't, there's no.
He's like, give me your membership. You're like, you have a membership. Give me it.
Here you go. Now you have two, sir. Goodbye.
Do you think it was like a facade? Is that a word?
Facade is definitely a word.
Or like he's trying to like bluff a little bit, be like, what's up?
It would be funny if the ankle monitor wasn't even on.
Stolen valor. That's wild people do that. That's wild. That's the thing. People put on Marine shit. I just want to know what their intentions are. Is it to get respect in public or like 10% off of Wetzel's Pretzels?
I think 10% off of Wetzel's Pretzels.
Because I feel most people I know that are in the Army, they don't even rep that shit at all.
Well, it depends on who they are, right? Because I know a lot of people, not personally, but like I've seen like a lot of people around that wear head to toe, like they fucking love it and they can consistently.
But they're not like booted up. Like it might be like a shirt or a hat. It's like Army Strong. But like these people that are the videos I always see. You ever seen the videos of people getting busted and stolen valor?
I've never seen that. No.
Really?
Mm-mm. I've never seen.
Have you seen them?
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Me and Gabe.
Always
same person without the heroin. But they're always on like Facebook. It's like some guy. They'll have a camera and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, where'd you serve?" And they know. And it's like when moms know you're lying. And they're just waiting to they're just literally steamrolling you to get the shit out of you. And then they come in hot. They're like, oh yeah, where'd you serve? Oh really? Oh, because lieutenants, usually it's on the right sleeve and yours on the left. And the guy's like, oh, well, the guy was ambidextrous and I'm a little, I don't know my left from my, and then they hit him with the stolen valor. They're great.
No.
They're good videos. It makes me feel patriotic.
I mean,
dude, want to like ride a bald eagle to like, I don't know, Newport or something.
That sounds like a fun thing.
It's the most American thing you can do these days.
I would, because if I served and then I saw someone else, I would be
I'm all for it. And it's the guys,
livid.
The people who are calling out are usually veterans or, you know, while they're in it or people. But that's why they know it so well, you know?
Right. This is the shittiest example, and this is not at all like...
I'm excited to hear this.
This is not at all one-to-one comparison at all, but it's sort of very big sort of everyone. Like when a very, very new, like a comedian that's been on stage like twice is like, I'm a stand-up comic. No, you're not. I went through fucking 10 years of getting fucking my dick kicked in, candles thrown at me, people call me a fucking idiot for so long to get to a point where I feel very comfortable saying I'm a professional stand-up comedian.
And I think a more relatable version to some people might be like fraternity and sorority shit. It's like, when you go through that freshman semester and you're getting your ass handed, you're getting just forced, just plastic vodka down your throat Monday through Sunday, and then you see somebody wearing your letters, you're like, hey, you fucking take that off.
Yeah.
My friend got hazed so hard at Arizona State University that he was like, he came home and he was thinking about like getting the letters tattooed on him.
Oh, fuck.
He was like totally in it. And then we were all drinking one night. This is right after, it was winter break after our freshman year, so he had just crossed. And one of our friends who stayed home was like drunk and put his letters on. And he lost his mind.
No.
He's like, you fucking take that off. My brother's... But he was acting like he was on the SEAL Team 6.
Yes.
But I think that's like a level of like where you like, I earned it. So I understand the stolen valor thing immensely. And it's just, the videos are wild. Because you know, and the dudes, they never have answers. They start sweating. But it's like, what are they doing it for?
Yeah, wouldn't you try to like have some... It's like when you're a kid and you come in from like, you're late, past curfew, whatever. When you're walking up to the house, You're formulating a story.
Yeah, but I think they're asking like that in-depth shit.
Like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like stuff you don't even fucking
They're like,
understand. Yeah.
There's a nuke head in your way, and there's an apple and an orange in your left hand. What are you picking first? Like, orange. He's like, it's an apple, you dumb fuck.
Stolen valor!
It's less skin, you gotta bite off. And then,
I can't believe I haven't seen those videos.
there's not a lot of them, but they do pop up, and for whatever reason, the ones I've seen, they're always in an airport. It's always just some guy. So maybe he's trying to get like first class. I don't know what it is.
I think that's the only thing, right? That's the only, not the only time, but that's most of the time that I see people that are super decked out are people that are in the airport.
Travel. Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't see anyone at like a Cinnabon wearing a fucking thing. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. But like that would be funny. Guys that Build-A-Bear and he's like, security? He's like, nah.
Yeah.
Tom. That's my name.
Okay, real quick, dude. Did you see The Weeknd? Speaking of The Weeknd, did you see The Weeknd's face?
I think that's not real. I think that's makeup. I think it's for like he's been doing like his whole like plot line. I believe because I did see it,
bro. So it's not real.
There's no way.
It's
Like he literally looked like he got plastic surgeon by Phineas and Ferb. That shit is fucked.
fucked. I thought he got stung by a bee. I was like, this is horrendous.
I forget. I think he's been like doing like there's some narrative between all of this stuff because in the commercial. Oh fuck! I don't even know. There's no way.
I hope it's real. No, I don't. For him, I don't hope it's not real. But like, it is scary.
Yeah, I think it's makeup for some shit. I think he's building up some storyline that we just like jumped in at the wrong part.
You know what? Now that I think of it, there was a lot of pictures of him with like the bandages on his face, like in like at like an award show. It's like, motherfucker, if that was real, there's no way you're showing up with all that shit.
You're just not showing up.
You're just not coming.
Dude, I didn't know how bad nose jobs fucked your face up.
Oh,
like, I didn't know that until literally TikTok. People are like, my fucking nose job journey, right? And then they are in the cast, they take it off. Their eyes look like somebody shot a zucchini out of a bazooka. It is awful. Fucked. I feel like bad. And then they're like, oh, it's like this for 4 weeks. The noses look great after.
Some of them don't.
Sometimes they take the bandage off, you're like,
worse.
Is this?
Worse.
Where's it at?
Why do you look like alligator? It's worse.
Or it's like it didn't change. That's not where we get a little snip. That's where you go all in.
Yeah, I think if you got a big schnoz and you're willing to do a goddamn what?
Big schnoz, me.
All right, if you got a big schnoz and you're willing to do the facial shit, it's like, aren't you gonna do it? Like, just fucking do it.
Oh, just to get the little trim shit? Because that's just like $10,000. And I don't think it's like a haircut where you look at it and you go, nah, actually a little bit more. I was like, what?
Yeah. Oh, I feel so bad saying a little bit more. The amount of apology I do before I gotta go, they go, how is it? And they're like, huh? And you're like,
yeah, but you know,
and then I immediately go, well, dude, I don't mean to be like, I'm just fucking, I'm stupid, like my bad. Like, could we just take like a little bit more off? And every single time he's like, yeah, man, not a problem.
But
and
that
I'm like,
second round, they're not putting in that first round dedication.
No.
Because by the time they spin you around, you get that fresh fade. It's all tight and looks good. Then you're like, actually, a little more. And then they just go like this. They just go
fast.
And then they Google haircut sound effects. They go play that shit.
Yep.
Guy's fucking jerking off to Lisa Ann back there. And then he turns around. And you're like, I think it looks better.
Dude, so now, obviously, pandemic, I have to have like my salon woman come to my fucking house, right? Every single time she comes to my place, it feels like a porn. Like the beginning of a porn.
She's like, Michael? And you're like, yeah.
Yeah. We know each other.
She's like asking you very generic questions. Is it okay if I park here? And you're like, what does that mean?
Dude, the first time she came to my place, I got a haircut from her one time at the salon prior to me like texting her like, yo, this is weird. Like, can you whatever?
Yeah.
So she was texting me that kind of stuff. She's like, hey, where's the best place to park? And I'm like, oh, just around the corner. She's like, no. Where's the best place to fucking park? And I'm like,
Well, was she texting you that?
She was texting me,
Which is funny because you're reading it in like your mail brand. She's like, God, where the fuck do I park in the street?
Yeah.
And then you're like, where do I park, Poppy?
Yeah.
And you're like, oh fuck. Dude, I got in the early quarantine, it was recommended to somebody. And she came over and she was like, oh yeah, it's so crazy. Like, you recommended me to you. And I was like, oh, I think I've seen this guy and he's kind of cute. And I was like, what's happening?
I know.
What's happening?
And
It's broad daylight.
My salon woman has like the one sleeve, a tattoo, like dark hair. And then I open the door and then she just has all her stuff and she's like, hey, Michael. And I'm like,
hold up.
We them boys, I think. And then she's like, give me a haircut. She's like, how do you like it? I'm like, rough, I think. Really rough? Is it
He's
okay?
like, okay, I'll do it handheld. Like, what does that mean?
Yeah, a POV?
Right.
What are we doing?
That is weird. But
Yeah, it is weird. It is like, yeah. Yeah, so the weekend thing, it's not real?
I don't think so.
Motherfuck.
Yeah, I don't think it's real.
Damn it.
Dude, that would be
doesn't think so.
like there would be a hit on his like plastic surgeon. The people would be like, no, fix it.
So that's what I was saying. So if you had a nose job, would you go in?
I would do.
You taking like a little trim? Or you going in?
I'm doing just the. I got a little like bump right here, a little ridge. I'm just taking. I look fine straight on. That side angle. Thank God that MTV casting director didn't be like, let me get that 90-degree turn.
Dude,
I'll be blocked. My shit looks like a sundial.
they'd be like, fuck, I didn't know it was 11:30.
She's like, oh fuck, I got another Zoom call with another ogre. Pff, goodbye. I would take some off the top, which is a dumb thing
That's
to
a
say.
hilarious thing to say.
Let me just get them off top.
Doctor's like, what are you saying? Come on, a little bit off top.
Take some off top, add it to my dick. He's like, what? You can do that.
You know what I mean? I like it rough. Go ahead.
The thought of like taking some off your nose and put it on your dick is hilarious. Because like, that's not how that works. No, the hair transplant dick.
Yeah, it's the exact same
Take
thing.
my pinky toe off, add it to my balls. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, goddamn.
Weird.
They hit my brain of what
Yeah,
that
it's
looks
weird.
like. Fucking
Yeah,
horrible.
I didn't like it.
No.
I don't hit every time on this podcast.
Hey, man,
Hey,
you know what?
Neither do
Who
I on
does?
the internet, but that's for the people to comment about. God damn.
Ladies and gentlemen, for our next sponsor, it is Free. Yo, Free is a modern nicotine pouch brand with an emphasis on impact and quality. Free nicotine white pouches are not derived from tobacco and are made using tobacco-less premium grade nicotine. On the road or on the job, feel free anywhere, anytime with our premium high impact white pouches.
And they also got that 9 milligram or 12 milligram options. They are available in mint, mocha, or flavorless. All right, absolutely zero usage of tobacco. You know, other brands say non-tobacco or tobacco-free, but they still extract the nicotine from a tobacco plant. But the ones from Free is synthetic and much safer. Not only that, but it's under $5 per tin, 20 pouches per tin, no need to spit, no powder leakages inside the tin, just a clean, quick, bada bing, bada boom.
And this is for people who want to hire nicotine content pouches and not have to worry about having the right amount or go back for more. Guys, price point on a single tin is $4.99. With our discount, 20%, it's only $3.98. That's insane.
So if you want 20% off, go to freepouch.com, but that's FRE1E, freepouch.com, and use our promo code STIFFSOCKS for 20% off on a limited time offer. 20%, freepouch.com, STIFFSOCKS, the code.
Just to let you know, these pouches contain nicotine, and nicotine is an addictive chemical.
So if you're going to do it, please be 18 and up. God damn. Yeah, internet comments are just so interesting to me because it's just like, they shouldn't make you that upset, but they do.
They do. They do. And you got to talk yourself down to be like, Michael, this person doesn't understand what they're saying is so offensive because they don't know how like close you are to what you release.
Yes.
It's like we're very I'm very close to the
This
fucking...
is my career. Everything I put out is like me putting my seal of approval on this, being like, this is my work. This is my pride and joy.
Yeah.
And somebody's like, wow, he's running out of ideas. And you're like, God damn it.
The ones that kill you are the ones that are like, that subconsciously you already feel like are true.
Yeah, because it hits your insecurities.
Oh, and yeah.
But also on the opposite, that for sure. But sometimes when you're like the one I put out today was like cat seeing laser pointer. I was like, that's funny to me. It's super niche. I looked, nobody's done a video on that. And I was like, that's a very niche thing. If you have a cat, you'll get it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Right away, one of the first comments on YouTube, this guy's running out of ideas. I was like, no, I love this idea. I don't think that this was a bottom of the barrel idea ever. If it was like cats when they see catnip in January, sure, that's a little bottom of the barrel, but I'd also watch that, okay?
I would watch that too. Also, bro, ain't nobody ask you.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing.
Nobody asked you.
Who asked? Yeah, but what's annoying is like when an idea that you think is so revolutionary gets construed as like, oh, that's where he's at. Like that frat guys that do like HGTV shit. I was like, maybe it just wasn't executed how I wanted it to be. But I thought that idea was so funny of just colliding these two worlds. And then they're just like, man, this shit running out. And I'm like, man, fuck. But you're just, I mean, yeah, I guess talk about this shit forever, but it's just you're just trying different shit out. And then I saw something. This is the first time I've ever saw a Gary Vee quote and related to it, and I felt like a powerful man. There's something weird when I started relating to Gary Vee. I was like, is this good or bad? What does this mean? For
I think it's good.
I think it's good, right? But it was like, are you too good to fail? And I was like, no, I can fail. It's just hard because when I fail, I have an audience that I fail in front of.
But it's also
On to the next.
It's also on to the next. It's also like the level of which you think is a failure. And that's what we've talked about this to death, like off the podcast, where it's like, if you think it is funny,
Yeah.
then it's funny.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
So if it doesn't get a million fucking views, it doesn't mean it's not funny.
Yeah.
Because you think it's funny. Mm-hmm. It's just like when I fucking put a stand-up clip and it does garbage, I'm like, I think this is funny.
You hear the laughter in the audience.
That's what kills me, is when the clip is murdering and then people comment, not funny. Hey, bitch.
Clearly it is.
Yes, it is.
Clearly it is. Yeah, there's people laughing there. Yeah, I don't know. It's all just a mind fuck.
Yeah, it's just artists are violently insecure by nature.
Yeah.
And then when you get a comment that's like that and you spend fucking 6 hours putting subtitles and pictures on so you guys like it, then I fucking comment, unfunny. Yeah, well, you're fucking ugly. Dude, that was...
And you wouldn't make it through an MTV Zoom call audition either.
You Casper bitch. I get so upset. I have to take a moment to be like, Michael, don't respond. You taught me that. Thank God that you're in my life. If I was here posting clips and people were, I would go ballistic at these people.
Yeah.
But I always have your voice in my head to be like, buddy, don't respond. It's not worth it. And I go, yeah, there we go. Okay, good.
At the amount of times I've typed something out and then deleted, and then I was like, well, what's a nicer variation? No. Well, let me just prove a point. No. There's been, and then you just don't say anything, and then it wins.
It goes away.
Because then they're like, oh, is he gonna respond? Mm-hmm. Then nothing. Then you just move on. Next day, you're fine. You're good.
Dude, something's crazy.
It's just hard. But then you get comments that are like, well, you signed up for this going into entertainment. You're like, no, I didn't. Kind of. You don't have to be mean for no reason.
That's what it is.
If I get a deep dish pizza at BJ's, this chef didn't sign up for me to critique his fucking crust abilities.
Dude,
He signed up to cook.
Hold up.
I'm not walking back and be like, bitch, what the fuck is this? I said deep dish, you deep bitch. It's like, I make minimum wage. You're eating Chicago-style pizza in the middle of Valencia. Fuck off, man.
Also, I didn't make this.
It was frozen.
I worked at Best Buy 14 months ago. This is not my passion.
You're eating alone, and every time you come here, you tell us it's your birthday. You can't have 3 birthdays in a month, Derek.
Also, why are you eating deep dish pizza at 11 a.m., you fat piece of fuck?
Yeah, it's just wild. It's like, I get, they're like, that's what you signed up for. To that extent, yes.
Yeah.
But there's no reason for somebody to just pop off.
Dude, people, you know what's funny about TikTok? Everything, but also, you know what's funny about TikTok? Is 99.999% of all my comments I get are so supportive and so nice and like the sweetest people. Instagram's a little different. Sometimes there's a higher percentage of people that are mean, but like, that's why I think when I get a negative comment on TikTok, it kills me because everyone is so nice and supportive on TikTok.
Read the room.
Read the room. It's so nice. And then people are like, unfunny. No, someone goes, how come he's not verified? And someone like commented on the comment and was like, because he's unfunny. All right, come here. Where do you live? Where do you live? That's what should be the thing. If you're gonna be mean, that comment has to be filed with your address. No one will fucking comment anything negative anymore. Phone number. Unfunny. What's your phone number?
Dude.
Let's talk about it. Meet me somewhere. Meet me at a fucking jungle gym. Come here.
Oh my God. Yeah, there's this guy, I saw these videos on TikTok where he can it's kind of creepy and should be illegal, but he puts in people's IP address and it shows you what city they're from.
Oh God.
So I would want to use it if somebody's talking shit to be like, okay, where's this dude from? And then let's say he's from like fucking, Chattanooga, Tennessee. I think I've already said that in this episode.
doesn't matter.
Let's say he's from Chugwater, Wyoming. Population of 16,000.
So what?
Chugwater, Wyoming.
Chug water.
Chugwater, Wyoming.
How
16,000
in
population.
the fuck did that get through all the levels of approval for a goddamn city?
And how do you know the
I mean,
population?
somebody was hungover and they're like, you better just chug water. Population is 202. Sorry. I remember I was trying to write a joke years ago that was like Chugwater, Wyoming. Whatever. But Imagine you're talking, what?
Well, no, I have a question for you after this.
There's a population of 202 people there. Imagine somebody who talks shit, and then your comment, you just write back, chug water, Wyoming. He's deleting that so fucking quick.
Dude, it's like in the movies.
Dude, but that's the thing, is like you're calling their bluff. You're like, yo, you trying to be tough online? Boom, address. Huh.
But it's just the same thing as like in movies when the not drug dealer is yelling at the drug dealer like, fuck you, blah, blah, blah. And the drug dealer goes, oh, so it's really nice that you have your kids named Jamie and Rebecca that go to St. John the Evangelist. And the guy's like, oh, okay, whatever you need. It's the same thing.
Give me your Venmo. And it hangs up.
Whatever.
That is.
How scary is it? Dude, I told you that fucking drug dealer story when, do I have to, I don't know.
Yeah, you told on that episode.
Right, blah, 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 whatever. I got fucking robbed. And I finally got a hold of the dude who robbed me. And I was yelling at him. You motherfucker, you can't rob me. Yeah. First of all.
Clearly your first time getting robbed.
First of all.
Clearly.
I'm fucking 15 and aggressively white. Just like, you can't fucking blah, blah, blah. Like just yelling at this dude. And then he goes, I know where you live. And then I was like, well, 'tis the morning to you, sir. Goodbye.
What time do you want breakfast? Click.
I hung up so fast.
Right. Well, that's the thing about the internet shit. I don't know. What are you gonna say, Gabe?
Oh, I was just Chugwater, Wyoming reminded me. Like we got a ton of comments that were like, how does Trevor so specifically know when Earth Day is off the top of his head?
I just remember it was 2 days after 420. I just thought it was funny.
There we go.
Being like, oh, 420 is the day you smoke grass, and then 2 days later you're like, I love the Earth.
There we go.
Earth Day, bitch. Why isn't it every day? The fact that one day of the year and we live on it. The whole entire Earth gets the same amount of appreciation as my father. I love my dad, but the whole Earth.
You gotta love your dad more than the Earth.
I do, but think about.
I'm gonna say something wild.
Think about what the Earth.
Don't really care about the Earth. I don't care about the Earth.
I know, but like think
You
like.
said I know.
Well, obviously, I mean, like, isn't it wild that the Earth just gets one half holiday of a day? We're like, let's go plant a tree. The Earth is like, stop polluting in the air.
Less cars.
And then somebody's like, all right, cool. But for this music video, I need 19 original Hummers gassing for an hour straight. And the Earth was like, stop it.
Ow.
No, I understand that. But I just think it's funny how like the thing we live on, the giant fucking spinning orbit, the water, the land, the sea, whatever the fuck, Avatar, Airbender, one day.
Dude, here's something crazy that I think about sometimes when I'm high mostly, is right now we're spinning.
Yeah.
We're spinning. Right now we're spinning. Does that not fuck your brain up from the inside?
All the time. And then I go, cool, that's terrifying. Let's jam it with something else. Cool, time to edit a video.
Oh, of course. And I go, all right, time to post on TikTok. Something stupid that's going to get no views. I can't wait.
No, it's wild.
It's spinning. We're spinning right now.
The whole concept of Earth, I mean, fuck.
Bro, hey, real quick, space, real. It's real. Space is real.
Yeah, what's happening right now?
No one knows. Aliens, real.
There's a ring around Saturn.
A lot of them. More than one.
I feel so bad for Pluto. God damn. My man, he's he got like drafted, went D1, and then was like, you know, this D3 Christian school will treat you better. And then they're like, wait a second, come up, we liked you. You were a good punt return. Actually, we don't really like you anymore.
Bro, they literally were like, oh, D1 basketball scholarship, and then they go, you don't play basketball anymore. It's like, no, I do.
He was chilling with the big dogs.
Yeah, I know I do play basketball.
He got
like,
kicked
no,
out of the Backstreet Boys for no goddamn reason.
This is also crazy. Hey, everyone, is everyone listening?
Yeah.
We're gonna die.
Yeah, that part freaks me out. I'll wake up.
Bro!
I'll be up at 4 a.m. and then I just get anxiety, and this is like literally what the height of my anxiety is. And then I cram. I just go, okay, time to go online. Time to drown it out. Time to look at my phone.
But there's like what? First of all, here's something else crazy. We're all gonna, maybe not all of us, whatever. Let's just say we'll speak in generalities. We're all gonna get married. We're all gonna splooge.
I love how that's how you're on your spectrum after death. You're like, we're gonna die. We gotta get married.
No, but I was
kill me first.
I was going there. So we're all gonna get married. We're all gonna splooge in a woman, create things. And those things are going to look up at you and like, teach me life. And you're going to look down and be, bitch, I don't know how to spell life. Is it with a PH? Who fucking knows? And then you're going to raise that thing and hopefully it doesn't fucking shoot up a school. Who knows? I don't know how to raise a kid. No, first of all, no one even tells you how to raise a kid. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
You just have a kid and they go, you're good. You just leave the hospital with a fucking crying thing and they go, you figure it out. Help me. Help me. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Then the kid's going to grow up, go whatever. And then you're going to be 87 and you're not going to remember the kid's name and you're going to die. Life is crazy.
It's a lot shorter than you think. Yeah, I know it's cheesy to say life is short, but goddamn, man.
That's why we have to.
Shit is short.
That's why we got to fucking like right now, bro. We have to love right now.
Yeah.
The moment.
Yeah.
Like right now, because you know why? Because in 63 years, dead. And you think, you're like, oh, 63 years, not a long time? What are you saying to me? It's 2021. Guys, everyone listen to me. It's 2021.
Yeah.
Huh?
Wait, I'm failing to see the connection here.
Do you remember the year 2000?
I
had
do.
21 years.
The year 2000 did seem like forever ago, but I do remember that. I was
That's what
shooting
I'm saying.
like bottle rockets out of my cousin's house on the porch.
Yeah. 21 years later. Doesn't seem like a lot of time.
Flies by, man.
Flies by.
The saddest thing I ever heard was one of my first jobs I had. They were like, hey, give a toast to so-and-so, Bill, you know, today's his 35th year working here. And he goes, they're like, you know, give a speech. And he goes, wow, I kind of just picked my head up and here I am. And I'm like, sad.
Dude, my
Give Bill a fucking hooker.
Two hookers. 3 hookers and a plan B.
Yeah.
Dude, every single time I talk to my grandma, she's like, I'm 96 years old and I feel like I'm 75. Okay. If you have to say that you feel 75, I don't want that life. Take a bath, put a toaster in it. We're done.
That went a wild route. I thought it was like bath, like relax.
Nope. Bath, toaster, dead.
Why is many people having toasters near baths?
I don't know. That's how you kill yourself.
No, I know that. But
Oh,
like,
okay.
But you know the show like 1,000 Ways to Die?
Nope.
Really?
I'm sorry.
Gabe? There it is.
Fuck both of you.
Again. There's literally a show.
Spike TV,
They just reenact how people have died.
Oh, well, that's a genius idea.
I know, but it's like really weird because they hire actors to play that role. They're like, today you are being casted for a guy who tried to make a toaster strudel and his power went out, but at the last second he went to grab it and
Also, why do women love baths? I haven't taken a bath since I was 11.
maybe their tits are cool in water. Right
They-
in.
dude.
They might just float up a little bit.
Bro, bubble bath tits? Why don't you
Oh,
go
yeah.
fuck yourself? Oh my God.
When I go in a bubble bath, you're like, it's so hot for no reason. Well, it's the same reason that like a bikini is hotter than almost naked sometimes because it's hidden and it's like tucked
That's
under.
why I don't like to take the bra off. Y'all made fun of me for 45 minutes. I don't like to take the bra off. I
No, I
like
see where
it.
you're coming from.
It's
just
like peekaboo, bitch. Huh? What's under there? I don't know. I don't know.
termites,
Hide and go seek my dick.
pothole. Yeah. I mean, yeah, dude. I don't know. It's just
Sometimes I like to keep the panties on. I just move them to the side.
I don't like that.
I don't like it either because after about 11 pumps, you get a little rash on your dick.
It's just one side too, and then it looks like there's moss on the side of the tree. And you're like, "Fuck, which way is the North Star?" And you're like, "Look at my dick." Yeah, I don't know. But I like the bra just chilling. As some,
Oh, the bra chilling is
For
so
you-
fucking hot.
how do you feel when a girl keep her socks on?
Take them off.
Is that
No.
okay? Hold up.
Go
Hold
ahead.
up. I think I know how you're gonna make your millions.
All right.
Well, if there's that big of a foot fetish community out there,
There is.
there is.
Yeah.
So you know how they have the pajamas where the ass comes out,
Yep.
socks
love
where the
that.
toes come off.
I think they have those.
Fuck.
I think they have those.
But like, yeah.
Oh.
like
Oh.
like it wraps around the bottom and they go up and then there's like 2 little buttons and then you can take it off and it's like convertible socks,
I like that.
which would just be a sleeve, I think.
Let me ask you this. So I recently saw porn.
Really?
Yeah. What if I just stopped
They
there?
have those?
I think you're up in your porn consumption.
Yeah, oh,
I
yeah,
think,
yeah, yeah.
Thank you. I think before when we initially like I think quarantine Trev porn consumption went up.
Quarantine.
And you know why? First of all, very funny. Second of all, you know why? You're living alone.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro.
When you got a roommate, you can't just jerk off and then go make a fucking eggs Benedict. You feel gross.
Yeah.
But now I can jerk off, windows open, birds chirping.
Yeah.
Door open.
Door open.
In the middle of my street.
It doesn't even. I'll sit on my reclaimed wood coffee table, fucking jacking it.
I'm still acclimating though. I still sometimes like I'll be a little nervous.
You were nervous to even say nervous right there. Jesus Christ, I nervous.
But like,
what do you mean nervous?
Because my window, it's like the neighbors can kind of maybe see in. So I'll be jerking like
in the closet.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like me. But
I'm not just out here, just at my coffee table, just being else,
I'm fucking around with my coffee. I've never like jerked off in like a really crazy spot in my house. It's always just in my office or in my room.
Well,
but I will say,
I got a bucket list for you.
I got a bucket I'll fill up.
What were you saying? Porn,
lots of porn. Yeah, so this girl took her panties off and then wrapped it around his dick and was sucking the dick with the panties on. And I was like, hold up, am I into that?
Did it cause circulation?
No, I don't think
or
it was
like a bib.
It,
a little sloppy. Sometimes blowjobs be getting sloppy.
My favorite type of blowjobs.
Yeah, the best ones.
You ever seen the movie Beethoven with that big ass dog at Saint Bernard?
No.
Man, you're fired.
Okay, yeah, it's Saint Bernard. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's all drippy drabby.
Yeah.
That's what I like. Saint Bernard head. She's like, how you
title?
Yeah.
I was just thinking, we haven't had a title moment yet. Last week was the first time we ever did title, and it was the title.
That was crazy. It was a good call, too.
Title.
I think it was you. That was like, title. And we fucking killed it.
Yeah.
I never, ever wanted to be correct again, by the way. So we need to remember what we fucking said. Yeah, I like that St. Bernard head. Sometimes, when it's too early in the morning, and you give me a St. Bernard head, I can smell it. Yuck.
But anything sexual in the morning is going to have a little bit of a... a little bit of a pungent odor. You might need some Febreze up in that room. And look, I don't know if that's coming from me or if it's coming from her.
It's coming from everybody.
Exactly.
Sometimes I don't care.
And the sun is also beaming on your window.
Too hot.
The sun's like, let's have some moisture.
How did we turn this down, son?
The sun, literally.
Down.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Was that Patreon earlier? I was saying, what's the earliest you've ever done anal?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like daytime anal, it's just warm in the air.
More moisture.
Yeah,
is in there.
You ain't wrong.
But sometimes, you know what's funny? Is when dudes is fucking, it takes a lot for it to like, for anything to turn me off. Like, it's gotta be vile. Like, this was like a year ago, but she came over after working out. And we were like making out, and she's like, oh no, I stink. And I was like, oh, hey, do not give one iota of a fuck that you smell like a little bad. I don't give a good goddamn if you've been roller skating for 2 years. Get over here. Give it to me. Right now. And it was a little salty. Oh no, I don't give a fuck.
Fluoride. So you didn't, you still went for it?
Oh yeah, I don't
I
care.
thought that story was going a different direction.
No. I mean, listen, it didn't smell pristine, but usually women smell so fucking good. Every piece
It's
of it.
mind-blowing. Like, how do you not smell?
How
do you not smell?
You have a fucking inside-out hot pocket of a pussy. How does it not smell all of the time? If we had a pussy, it would smell horrendous.
Oh, bro, I mean, dude,
It smells like a bratwurst.
I don't even know how we smell. Like, I'll shower and then I'll sit in a chair and then I'll get up to get water. I'm like, what is that scent? I'm like, is that me?
I know. And there's days where I'm like just editing.
Just
And
sitting.
I
right now, why do you think my legs are crossed?
Dude, it's...
Fumigating.
Have you ever like gone into a situation where you're like, I gotta stink. There's no way. How is she not saying wash?
What do you do when you know you probably don't, or it's been a longer day, or you guys went out to the bar together and you back home, you got a little bit of that sweat with a little bit of that neck. What do you do? Do you tell her, like, hey, just heads up, might be, or are you just like,
just do it. I just go in. There are
no, not you. Like she's about to go down on you. Are you like, the totem pole might be salted?
No, it depends on
the
what we're at.
chicken skewer might have a little more soy sauce than usual.
Do we got some more?
No.
Hold up.
The Angus beef might have a little bit of horseradish at the bottom.
Oh God. Damn, dude, that Monster Energy drink might have a little bit of rainwater coming off the tip. God damn.
That tofu stick might smell like shit. These are just all Lil Wayne lyrics at this point. Yeah, I'm always like, let me know. Like, if it's, I don't know, it's been a long night. Let me know.
That ruins it.
Really?
Yeah, just because the thing is like, all right, you ever like eat something that's bad, you chew it twice, and then your taste buds get used to it, and you swallow it?
I'm just like, well, Uber Eats. This is done.
No, I just like, my point is, okay, here's something. You ever like just taste something, like just like on, how do I fucking word this? My point is once you put it in your mouth a couple times, you just get used to it and you keep going. That's what it is, I think. Cause you ever eat like vagina that's like not crystal clean, but then after 18 licks, you're like, all right,
Yeah,
it smells
you
right.
clean yourself. You're like,
Yeah.
put it on a Listerine strip.
Now that ain't a bad idea. She's like, I gotta douche it. I go, I'll douche it right now for you. Douche.
That's wild how douche just became like a term, but it's actually like I found out the term douche before I found out it was a real thing.
Do you know what
I saw it in a store and I was like, fucking idiots, look what they named it. And then someone was like, yeah, it's just what it is. Like, oh.
I have no idea, and I just realized right now that I don't know what a douche looks like. In my head, it looks like a sponge.
Get a mirror.
Oh,
Damn.
dude, fucking burn, dude. Turn the cameras off.
Turn them on.
On.
Turn them on.
What does a douche look like? Do you know?
Of course.
To me, it looks like a fucking, not a Febreze. What are those things called? A Swiffer.
Super Soaker?
A Swiffer.
I think it's just like, I think they come in shapes and sizes.
You see?
Yes, I do. I have no idea what it looks like.
Oh,
Ew,
shit.
ew,
That looks
ew.
like when you run out of gas.
It looks like the can that the
Yeah.
Tin Man used.
The Tin Man, what a sad man.
He wasn't that sad. He didn't have a heart.
Sad.
It's pretty sad. Can you imagine walking around being like, can I have a heart, please?
Yeah, somebody just is like, you dumb bitch. You're like, yeah, I don't have a heart, so that did nothing to me. Like, oh, fuck.
Scarecrow didn't have a brain. If you didn't have a brain, sir, how can you can talk?
These are the real questions of life. God damn.
And our last sponsor is
Us!
us, motherfucker.
Bitch! We are
dude.
so close to 5K on Patreon, and for 5K, that's just a big milestone, baby.
Dude, you know what 5K is? More than 4K. 1,000 more than...
Isn't it a race?
Huh?
Like a race, people do 5K races?
Oh, shit, you're right.
Shit, 5K marathon. And for our 5K marathon, we let you guys pick, but we got some pretty good contenders. We got a phone call with either Michael's dad, talk about how he was birthed, the cocaine Thanksgiving story. We can interview the girl I lost my virginity to. We could even interview a girl Michael has slept with. And I want to know the pros, the cons, the good, the bad, the bumps, the sad.
All of it. All you gotta do is go on patreon.com/stiffsockspod. It's only $5 for 4 bonus episodes a month. And once you sign up, you get all the premium content that we have, which is almost 70 extra episodes.
So go do that. And again, 1 hour uninterrupted, no ads, pure, uncut, stiff socks.
Scooty who?
Back to the sex talk.
Come.
Yeah. God damn. Anyways, I think we're at the time of sock talk. May it
We
be?
are. All right, yeah, we got a sock talk here. This is from WA Scuba Diving, professional scuba diver from, I guess, was WA Washington.
WA's Washington, yes.
Yeah. So he says, I interact with giant Pacific octopus a lot, which is
up.
what I'll be talking about today.
What kind of fucking masterclass is this?
Yeah, so he's he's referencing an episode a little while ago where we were talking about how octopus have sex.
Oh, right.
I'm back in.
Yeah, so he says there are positions that they do it in, but it's more complicated. The male octopus penis is on the third to the right arm of the 8 arms, which he puts into her oviduct, which I guess is her octopus pussy. The male turns on the female by flashing and changing skin color. The whole process takes about 3 to 4 hours. Then the male goes crazy in a dementia-like state, and the female stays in the cave with her eggs and starves to death. Me and my dive buddies love your videos. We're planning on giving pictures of your face to some octopuses.
I'm curious to know what they do with our face. Is he gonna fuck it?
I don't know.
He starts turning different colors. I'm like, oh fuck, he's horned up.
Hold up. All right, let me walk myself through this.
How do they know the third arm? How do you know what arm is what? Any of them could be number 1, 2, 3, like
That's a good question.
How do you know the
No,
third arm to the right? What? Huh? Or maybe
Nah, it's like
maybe that is the North Star.
The eyes are the front, and then they got fucking, and you just count.
But it's not like they're all lined up in a specific row, right? Like it goes all the way around. It's a
Yeah,
circle.
where's number one? The one that like in between the eyes?
I feel like scientists already came across which they labeled the first one. You know what I mean? They're like, oh, science, left one first. These scientists are fucking nerds, bro.
Scientists.
Okay, hold on.
Like
So
on the to-do list, figure out which arm of the octopus is number one. Fuck,
I don't fucking know. But that's what's so funny about science is like they just say what it is and we go, all right.
Yeah.
Here's the funny thing.
I went to Columbia. I'm right. Okay.
Scientists, it's got to be easy to be a scientist. 'Cause all you say is this. And then everyone else got to learn what you said is this.
But you just got to back it up with evidence. Well, not a lot of shit gets questioned.
That's what I'm saying.
Who's the CDC? Where did they come from before the pandemic? Were they
the
around?
fuck is the
I think
FDA?
the CDC just gathered a bunch of people that were working out front, being Walmart greeters, and like, you know shit about germs? And he's like, no. The guy's like, come on down.
Perfect. We don't either. You want to make
Bring the
up stuff
Purell.
on us?
For what? I don't know. But yeah, obviously, I'm sure the CDC was around before the pandemic. It's just like, what were they doing before this?
Kicking it. They were eating Utz.
What?
They weren't doing anything.
Utz?
Yeah, Utz pretzels.
I think we've been over this before. It's an East Coast pretzel thing, maybe? Because
You
I don't know it either.
Y'all don't know what Utz is?
Utz?
Utz.
I thought it was like sex talk.
Hold on, Utz is it's like a very popular pretzel brand.
Bro, pretzels are trash anyways.
Pretzels are trash. I'll definitely give you that. I'm not saying.
UTZ?
Yeah.
That sounds like some shit you get tested for. Oh, fuck, she had that UTZ.
Also, let me tell you, y'all just talking about some Hawaiian drink last fucking episode like it was the.
Cactus Cooler is much more known than Utz.
Absolutely not. Utz is Utz is way bigger than Cactus Cooler. Right in.
There's no way.
Back to science. This is why being a scientist is easy. Because the scientist walked on a fucking island and it was like, this plant is my last name. And then everyone else has to learn that plant is that dude's last name.
It's kind of just like dibs.
Yeah. I think it's just funny that everything's the last name. Just like Blaustein. That's a Blaustein plant. And everyone's got to go, how do you say this stupid Jew's name? And they got to fucking learn it in biology class. It's not, listen, being a scientist, ooh, I know things. No, you don't. All you know is your last name. You just fucking label it.
It's also like that a little bit with like diseases, which is interesting. Like Lou Gehrig's disease. Do you think that he wanted to name it after him? Or they're like, this is the first time we've seen it. Who had it? I don't know. This guy Lou Gehrig.
But it's not Lou Gehrig's disease, though.
What is it?
Isn't it multiple sclerosis?
But people call it Lou Gehrig's disease.
Correct. Yeah, but that's not the scientific name.
But if you went into a hospital, they know what you're talking about.
Correct. Yeah.
So,
Well, Lou Gehrig is a
transitive
very famous
property.
baseball player.
I know that, but
Oh, okay.
like when he got it,
It is kind of fucked up.
he was like, "You want? That's how you want my legacy to be remembered?
Yeah, what about baseball?
What
They're like,
about my fucking 49,000 RBIs?"
they're like, shut up. You shake a lot. That's your legacy. You're like, fuck, dude.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyways, my whole point is that being a scientist is easy. I could be a scientist. Look, ready? Michael.
What is
That's a Michael.
the lamp light?
Whatever. That's what they do. They go on new islands. What's that motherfucker who went on the island and started naming shit? What's the guy's name?
Columbus?
Darwin?
No, yeah. He went on Galapagos Island. He's like, that's a turtle. Man.
That's tight though. It's just dips. You're the first one to you have control.
Yeah, no, but you understand my point?
Yeah.
Okay. This motherfucker just pointing at shit, naming it. That's easy. You're naming it. Now we gotta learn the shit you named? It's not hard to name shit.
Yeah, but what do you know what a turtle is if you don't know what a turtle is?
But he named it the turtle.
Where does he get the name from?
His brain?
Okay.
But like it's not hard to come up with a fucking
What
name.
would you rename a shoe right now?
Caracas.
That's fire. I'm in. Just got some Caracas from the market, you know.
I gotta go to Caracas Locker.
Caracas locker? That sounds hard. Caracas locker. Clock lock? Clock lock.
Clock lock, I'm dropping.
Clock lock.
Cock lock and drop
Chastity
it.
belt. Title. Where
What was the fucking question?
There's no question. That was just the scientist talking about octopus.
Oh, he was saying how his job's easy.
Yes.
Being a scientist is so easy. I don't give a fuck. This is harder than being a scientist.
All right, you guys want to do secret talk?
Well, the only thing that's weird is who named Oshkosh Bagosh. And that's all I gotta know.
Oshkosh Bagosh. I mean, is Bagash is probably the last name, and then there's like what rhymes with Bagash. Who the fuck?
Virgin.
Anyone?
Millionaire.
Anyone who
Gazillionaire.
names a thing, virgin.
So,
Fight
your
me.
parents, who named you Michael?
Virgin.
Yeah.
How did my dad get my mom? My dad's gross. I always wonder that. Dad, if you're listening,
Get him on Patreon. 5,000 subscribers.
I thought we were getting the virgin. Or not the virgin. You know what I'm saying? You're fucking
Virgin. You made it sound like it was like a sacrifice of just like my cousin who was like 16. He's like, yeah, I haven't fucked yet. We're like, get on the podcast. What'd you like being a bitch? He's like,
Oh my
bad,
god, that'd
actually.
be a heinous review. Or a fucking heinous interview.
What's
Yeah,
sex like? Is it? I don't know.
fucking idiot! For 28 minutes.
What's happening?
I don't know. Secret
Secret
Socks.
Sock. All right, this is an anonymous submission that says, me and my girl have been together for 3 years now, and every once in a while, we bring another female in. Most
Turn
of the
up.
time, it's one of our friends, and I've gotten really used to threesomes, and normal sex just doesn't hit the same anymore.
Yeah.
I can't even watch porn unless it's threesome porn. Do you guys have any advice to help me enjoy a one-on-one again?
Nope.
This guy's just flexing at this point.
No, you can't. You if you sit down and you have 2 Snickers, you used to have 1 Snickers. And then all of a sudden, your mom comes in and you're like, you know what, Johnny? You're allowed to have 2 Snickers. And you eat 2 Snickers, and then on Wednesday, your mom's like, oh, I'm sorry, we only have 1 Snickers. You be like, bitch, where the fuck's my other Snickers? Where the fuck is my other Snickers? Of course you're not gonna enjoy 1 Snickers. Your fucking body and your dick hole got used to 2 Snickers. You gonna enjoy 1 Snickers? You look down at 1 Snickers and sucking your dick? Boo, where's the other one? Right? Title?
No, it just sounded like you were trying to explain threesomes to a 3rd grader. He's like, I don't get it. You're like, you know the candy bar Snickers? Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. I'm gonna be a good dad.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah.
I mean, truthfully, I don't know where you go from there. If you're having like that many threesomes and it's like you only watch threesome porn, like that's what you're gonna be super into. I don't know.
It's hard to downgrade.
I mean,
It's not even a downgrade. It's just the experience is better.
so I'm gonna relate to one more food thing to maybe help this man out. You ever go on like a bender, right? And you just like,
Utz pretzels.
yeah, man, you have a fucking Kanaka Hawaiian punch or the fuck you guys had. What's it called?
Cactus cooler.
Cactus Cooler, way better name than what I just said. Okay, here's my point. You ever like been eating a lot, right? And then you're like, fuck, man, I have to eat less, right? And then when you first start eating less, you're like, fuck, I'm hungry. But then once your body gets used to only eating that amount, then you're like, oh, I'm not hungry. Your body just gets used to like, that's how much you consume. So I'm relating that back to what
The
he's
first
saying.
phase will be hard, but once he just cuts it out.
Right, so that's what I'm saying. I think
It's hard because it's fresh in his mind.
yeah, so I think he needs to just eat, he needs to have threesomes less and stop watching threesome porn, get his like just
Get
body,
out of that world.
yeah, his body like reacclimated to like only having sex with, one person. Is like, I mean, because where else do you go from there? You can't just be like, oh, that's my sexual intercourse, just threesomes. I mean, that's going to get cumbersome as fuck.
That's literally sounds like how Dan Bilzerian started his career. He's like, I've been having sex with like 19 different women at a time. How can I elevate this? Guns and flamethrowers? All right.
Yeah, right? I mean, that's a scary notion, though. You got to
Yeah.
keep up in the fucking game. Because what's next? Threesomes and fucking foursomes?
That would be logically correct.
All right, see? Math, science, dude.
Science!
Guys, that's another episode. Thank you so much for listening and watching. You guys are awesome. We're very close to 5,000 patrons, so some shit's gonna pop off 5,000. I'll let you guys know specifically what it is very soon. And that's it, man. We love you guys. Have a good day, night. Bye.